With Session Update, I'm Julie Bartke. University of Minnesota President Eric Kaler responded to a recent Wall Street Journal report stating the U of M administrative costs are inflated. He testified earlier today to the Senate Higher Ed and Workforce Development Committee. We'd like to show you some highlights from today's hearing.
I do have some specific questions, and again, I don't know if these will be addressed in the report, but I want to know specifically when you got sworn in or when you became president of the university, how many administrators were at the university? And then over the last 18 months, what have you done in your leadership role as president to address some of those administrative costs? And then 18 months later, where are we today? So where were we 18 months ago as far as administrative costs, and then where are we today? And then what is your vision for the future?
As the IPEDS data shows, the classification of individuals into quote-unquote administrative categories is very slippery. And so rather than engage in that exercise, what I have asked my colleagues to do, and we have completed and reported to the Board of Regents a few months ago, is a dissection of our budget into three areas. First off, what is the cost of the people who deliver our mission, who are in the front lines of teaching, research, and service? So that's a faculty member, but it's an extension agent. It's a researcher helping to run a clinical drug trial, somebody bringing in external dollars. So those are the mission doers. Then the second category is a mission enabler. So those are people, for example, librarians. Now, to my own view, a librarian who is included as an administrator in IPEDS data is in fact a pretty important partner for students and faculty to do what they need to do. And in fact, you can make an argument that if you have the right number of librarians, you do better than if you have too few. So that's an example where somebody classified as an administrator by this IPEDS data is in fact a pretty important enabler of what we do. And the third category is the group that's providing executive or administrative oversight management for the institution, people like me. And those three categories we've benchmarked and I think provide a very robust window, and we will detail for you this for you in committee, Senator, if you would like, of what this university looks like. So I'm trying to get away from this administrator category and the associated feelings that, gee, they're not doing very much, but instead looking at what people do in delivery of the mission, support of the mission, and supervision of the mission. We have that now as a benchmark, and my goal is every year to move cost from the administrative side into the enabler side, and from the enabler side into the doer side. And I think that alignment and that guidance in what frankly is a very complex institution is a very healthy way to go forward.